Hey everybody, it's that time again, time for Darrell's Monday Market Report. Before I get into the numbers this week, I want to give a little bit of context. So last week I talked about soaring interest rates. One of my lender partners this week told me that they're being told to float people's loans, which means that rates have moderated some. They fell a little bit from what he told me. Potential that they could go down. A word to the wise is get out there, start shopping. Remember, your rate's not locked until you find a property. You submit it to your loan officer and get that rate locked. You never know. Anything unforeseen could occur. We know rates are probably going to rise some more because we have more rate hikes coming. Banks may have overcorrected on the mortgage side. We don't know. Not a lender, just delivering information I'm given. And I know a lot of you are getting your tax assessments right now and you're freaking out. A lot of people are. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to try and do that in a video later this week. Also, the other news that I talked about last week, not on my video, but I posted an article in, I can't remember if it was a TV show, TV news program, or the morning news. But we in Collin County, our median home price has now exceeded Alstyne for the first time in history. That tells you we've become a very expensive county. So keep that in mind if you're looking to purchase in the Collin County area. If you're a seller, it's super great for you. You're getting all-time new highs for your home at price-wise. Now, I will caution you if your home is on the lower end, which now the lower end's under $350,000, which is difficult to find, and it's not in good condition. Buyers are going to lowball you, or they're going to look somewhere else because with rates having shot up, they're getting picky. So let's talk about the numbers this week. In all of Collin County, from homes being new to the market, haven't been sold, we're at 1,089 for the last 7 days. That's up 73 from last week. This week, Collin County, 327 new properties hit the market or had a price change. We had 259 that went under contract, 204 that went pending, and 300 that sold. Just so you know, when you see this video, it'll be late because it's late tonight as I'm getting home after being out all day. Allen this week, we had 40 new properties hit the market or had a price change. We had 13 that went under contract, 26 that went pending, 22 that sold. Allen's on fire, like all cities in Collin County. Lucas, 2 new properties hit the market. I had a price change. We had 3 that went under contract, 3 that went pending, and 2 that sold. Parker, definitely one of our smaller cities. A lot of new construction though. I see it every day. 1 new property hit the market. It had a price change. 1 went under contract, nothing went pending, and 2 that sold. Fairview, another one of our smaller cities. Has a mall though, so if you're looking to live right near a mall, Allen and Fairview are both good places for that. We had 2 new properties hit the market, had a price change this week in Fairview. 3 went under contract, 3 went pending, and 3 that sold. Now we're to the point of my weekly video where I talk about the top 3 cities in Collin County. Mckinney's number 1 again at 228 new properties, either new to the market or haven't been sold. Frisco, and at number 2 at 205. Plano, number 3 at 199. See how close those numbers are? It's really hard not to sell a house if you're in Collin County. Plano, 54 new properties hit the market, had a price change this week. 51 went under contract, 35 went pending, and 59 that sold. Mckinney, 75 new properties hit the market, had a price change. 56 went under contract, 43 went pending, and 54 that sold. Frisco had 51 new properties hit the market, had a price change. 56 that went under contract, 40 that went pending, and 58 that sold. It's just a super time to be a seller in Collin County. Not as much to be a buyer, but just keep in mind with the market climbing, that'll help you with values in the future when it comes time to sell. We're hoping that increased moderate some and rising rates will probably help there. I hope so. I like to see us go back to the old 3 to 5% a year. I think it's healthier for the market and more people can afford to buy. Melisa had 10 new properties hit the market, had a price change this week, had 2 that went under contract, 4 that went pending, and 6 that sold. Princeton, 10 new properties hit the market, had a price change. We had 5 that went under contract, 6 that went pending, and 12 that sold. Wide awake Wylie, as always, on fire. 20 new properties hit the market this week or had a price change. 15 went under contract, 17 went pending, and 20 sold. Lavon, one of our more rural northern suburbs, north of Wylie, had 5 new properties hit the market this week or had a price change. 1 went under contract, 1 that went pending, and 4 that sold. And Lavon has some new build communities coming up out there. So if you're looking for new construction, maybe an area to look at. Also, Anna, lots of new construction. 14 new properties hit the market or had a price change this week. 7 went under contract, 11 went pending, and 14 that sold. Farmersville, another northern suburb, smaller city. Still some rural areas to buy in. New construction coming there as well. 3 new properties hit the market or had a price change this week. 5 went under contract, 2 that went pending, and 5 that sold. And as always, last but not least, our city that's in 2 counties, Grayson and Collin, Alstyne. 8 new properties hit the market this week or had a price change. We had 3 went under contract, 6 that went pending, 4 that sold. Also lots of new construction there. Hope you find this information valuable every week. Next week I'll be doing my monthly maintenance tips. Hope you're having a great one. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Anything you want me to talk about in a video. All my contact information is at the end of this video. See you next week. Have a great one. Enjoy the cool weather.